Hello, how are you today? I would like to briefly talk about a book I've recently read that I truly enjoy. The name of the book is The Quiet American. It is written by a British gentleman named Graham Greene, very famous author, and it was copyrighted in the year 1955. Okay. Um, it's about a love triangle between an American CIA operative, a British journalist, and a Vietnamese dancing girl. Okay. It's set during the French Indochina War in Vietnam. Specifically, it's set in 1952. One thing it's all about, other than the romantic interest, it covers politics, it covers culture, it covers so many things that are so interesting that anybody that would like to be involved with the study of Southeast Asian culture, particularly Vietnamese culture, would love this book. It is fiction, but it's based very strongly upon fact. It could almost be called a historical novel. Okay. And what sort of people would enjoy it? Well, someone who is interested in international affairs, number one, someone that is not provincially minded. They have to be very cosmopolitan in their thinking. Okay, they got to be concerned about um, issues in other countries, the way people live in other countries, wars in other countries, civilization in other countries, even cuisine in other countries. So people have to be very open-minded, very broad-minded, very cosmopolitan, and very curious. I was, and that's why I enjoyed that book. Explain why you liked it for those reasons, especially. Okay, I wanted to go beyond the parameters of where I lived. At the time I read the book, I lived in the countryside, in the Midwestern United States, where people were only concerned about their everyday lives, which to me was extremely boring, and I didn't want anything to do with it. I wanted at least to mentally escape. So, if nothing else, this book is a great, intelligent escape. I highly recommend it for entertainment purposes and even educational purposes. The Quiet American by Graham Greene. Okay, I'm going to talk about some advice I've recently received. This happened, let's say, a few weeks ago, and it's something that I was already fully aware of. It was nothing really new. It was given to me by a friend, and it's something very obvious. In order to save your sanity, your health, and your money, you need to stay away from certain things. One is tobacco. It will destroy your lungs, among other things. Another is alcohol. It's a nervous system depressant. It slows you down, which of course would be especially dangerous if you're operating a motor vehicle. Also, it destroys inhibitions. It may make you say things you wouldn't say normally. In other words, alcohol is a dangerous drug. It is truly a narcotic. It is addicting. It is physically addicting as well as mentally addicting. Another piece of advice that I got from the same person was avoid gambling. How do you build expensive casinos? From the money of idiots who gamble their money. That's how you build expensive casinos. The house always wins. And how do I feel about the advice? Very well. In fact, I already shared these opinions with other people before I ever heard this. It's nothing new, but it was a good reminder. Thank you very much. Making decisions. Well, we hope we have enough time to make intelligent decisions, but sometimes you may need to make a fast decision. Again, this is where it pays to be in your right head. If you're drinking alcohol, you're not going to be able to make a fast decision in an intelligent way. There's an old saying, marry in haste meaning marry quickly. Repent at leisure, meaning you're going to be sorry later, very sorry if you get married too quickly. But that goes beyond marriage. It's a lot of things. That's why it's better if you have time to make intelligent decisions rather than attempting to make intelligent decisions quickly. We say haste makes waste. There may be times when you're driving a car, you have to stop quickly if a small child runs in front of your car. You got to decide to stop that car quickly. You don't have a lot of time to decide. Other times regarding marriage or careers or employment or education, you want to take your time. What is the best school that I can afford? What type of education do I want? What type of woman do I want to marry? What type of career do I want to have? These things are going to take a great deal of time to make these decisions. Whereas if you're driving a car down a busy street, a small child runs in front of your car, you better act quickly. You better make that decision and put on the brakes, which means you better not be under the control of any depressant, meaning a sleeping pill, a tranquilizer, alcohol. It slows you down. So you hope you don't have to make any quick decisions. If you do, you better be in mental shape to do it. And otherwise, if you need to make decisions about your life, employment, romance, marriage, university, give yourself plenty of time because remember, decide hastily, repeat, and repent with great sorrow. Thank you very much.